Welcome to Vlogmas Day 3, and for today's video, we are going to talk about a middle grade book. It is a poetry collection, and the book is Brown Girl Dreaming by Jacqueline Woodson. What's so special about this book is that Jacqueline Woodson based these poems on her real life experiences as a child, and it's so beautiful. It's so powerful. There's so many things that Jacqueline Woodson packed in this book, and I cannot recommend it enough. So the one thing I want to say is that the quality of this video is very poor. I recorded this video a long time ago. I want to say it was around the beginning of the year, and this is when I read the book, and I decided that I wanted to recreate the cover. Unfortunately, the quality of the video, as you can see, it's very bad. And yeah, my skills as far as recording and editing and all of that are not very high. So again, I apologize for that, and let's focus on the book and how beautiful the book is. Yes, instead of focusing on how bad my recording skills are. So one of the many things that I love about this book is that Jacqueline Woodson talk about a period of time in her childhood where she had to live with her grandparents. And I went through something similar. I lived with my grandparents for a period of time, and it was such an important part of my upbringing. One thing I can say about living with my grandparents as a child is that they have been the biggest example of love that I have experienced, and not only towards each other, but everyone around them. It's just they had so much love to give. So reading this book brought up a lot of memories from my own childhood, and that's probably why I love this book so much. But again, I cannot stop talking about it, and I think everyone should give it a chance. One of my absolute favorite poems is on page 249, and it's called The Butterfly Poems. And I won't read the whole thing, but a quote from this poem, it says, "When I write the first words, wings of a butterfly whisper." And then the very end of this poem just breaks me every time. "But on paper, things can live forever. On paper, a butterfly never dies." At the end of the book, there's an author's note that I really recommend reading because it just gives you a little bit more insight of Jacqueline Woodson's intent with writing this book, writing this memoir, and writing it in poetry. And it's just, you get a little bit more insight into behind her intent with this with writing this book. And there's also pictures of the author as a child and their family, so it is just such a complete book. um, highly recommend it. Another thing that I could recommend is the audiobook. The audiobook is narrated by Jacqueline Woodson. When it's narrated by the author, it gives just such a different experience. Um, so yeah, either way, whether you read it physically or via audio, it's you won't regret it. It's an amazing read. So that is it for today's video and for Vlogmas Day 3. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Again, I was have pictures of the final results for the book and compared to the original cover. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.